Guys, it is cold outside. It's like in the 20s right now, but it's going to be a very exciting day because today I pick up my LS motor. This is it, guys. This is the dirty old motor, but it's a good motor. I know that for a fact. I heard it run before it got pulled out. So it's just a 5.3. Probably leave the bottom end stock for now and just build heads, put a turbo cam and valve springs and all that stuff in there. But I'm gonna take it to the shop, probably start tearing it apart today, honestly, because I'm excited. So we'll get that going. Just like that, we are loaded down, guys. Got the cherry picker, my old engine stand back, and the 5.3 loaded up. And that's the new heart for this bad boy. So I gotta make sure that motor looks just as good as this motor, because I mean, this motor looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, it has its leaks, its chrome's chipping off here and there, but I mean, it looks pretty good. You pop the hood, people, you know, they like it. This, on the other hand, kind of looks like an eyesore, honestly. But a couple turbos sticking off of that bad boy, clean it up, powder coat some parts on it, paint the block, should look good. We have landed, got the motor out of the truck and on the ground. Gonna have to run to Home Depot or Ace Hardware and grab some hardware to mount the motor to the engine stand. Once I get it mounted, I'll start tearing it apart, taking the intake, accessories, manifolds off. Super exciting sight for me. I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. I've had a few other LS's or 5.3s, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, I had a few before, but they were just so incomplete. I didn't feel like chasing down everything to build them. So this is actually my first complete motor. I have everything for it. I know a lot of the stuff is going to get thrown away or trashed or whatever, like the manifolds, the intake. Honestly, the only thing I'll probably use off of all this is the alternator, and who knows, I might even buy a new alternator. But this one has the harness, the ECU, all of that. But like I said before, I'm not even going to use any of that. I'm just going to go straight to the Holley Terminator. So really, back then I didn't even need any of that stuff, but I didn't know any better. Now I know a little bit more about them. The first thing I'm gonna do is take off all the wiring. Now I know I'm not using the harness, but I'm still gonna go through and label each pigtail connector to tell me what they go to. I guess more of just for reference in the future. So I always do that every time I do a motor swap. It just helps everything go back in smooth, especially a direct swap for the same engine. Always label your stuff. Get Ziploc bags for your nuts and bolts. I know some people are like, well, I'll remember what they go to, but who knows, this motor might be here for, you know, 2-3 more weeks before I even touch it. A lot of things happen within those times, you're gonna forget. So it's always good practice just to go through, put all your nuts and bolts in a Ziploc bag, labeled, put tape around the pigtails just to label everything. I always do it, and the swaps always go super easy. Got the complete wiring harness off. Everything is tagged and labeled. For now, I just put the bolts back in where they belong. So like this bracket, I just put the bolts back in. I'm gonna blow all this stuff off so nothing falls in the intake. I mean, I'll be taking the heads off anyways, but still, don't want anything to go down in there. So I'll blow all that, well, not even injectors in there, so it's too late for that. Anyways, I'll blow all that stuff off, get the intake off, get the front accessory drives off, and the manifold. This motor's pretty much stripped. Got all the accessories off, intake, exhaust, and of course, you know, has the broken pieces. But I fixed plenty of these before, so that's gonna be easy. Plus, there's still a lot exposed, so I'll probably try to put some vice grips or something on there. Try to get them out that way. I think there's one on this side. Yep. So I'll get that, get those taken out. And I'll probably just keep it like this for now. Probably scrape a lot of the crud and stuff off, clean it up, but that's all I'm gonna do to it for right now until I get my frame over here and get my oil pan and motor mounts and turbo manifolds so I can mock it up on there and set it on the frame.